able to look and then learning also helping that you're seeing how Pumpkin reacts, like, because we couldn't do that without seeing her. So
Right.
I felt like you were just so much part of our life in that time because of who you are. But also, it still amazes me that you and I haven't met. I actually, I don't. I hope that we can rectify that at some point. But I
We
feel
will.
like it really didn't matter at that time that you being who you are, and I feel like if the client is comfortable using the technology, it doesn't actually make a difference if you're there or not.
We live very close. So was it surprising that you found out that you weren't going to actually meet me in person as your trainer and that I just said that we were going to meet exclusively remotely?
Yeah, it was really surprising because before you, we'd worked with a series of trainers, actually, a couple of them on separation anxiety, just a little bit. And I was shocked. I was shocked that we were going to, do this virtually. But I was desperate enough to try anything, and your confidence was really something that was important for me, and so I was willing to do it.
How was it training remotely? I mean, did you feel, as opposed to you did have trainers that you worked with in person, did you feel that you got enough support, or was it weird? Did you feel like it was unusual, or did you feel like we were able to accomplish just as much as we might have been able to had we been meeting in person?
I actually think that we were able to accomplish more than if we were to meet in person. One, because I think that there's, first of all, I'd never used ICAM before, and I remember you just talking me through it in a very calm way about how to like set things up, and it was easy, but it was something that I wasn't sure about, and so once we set it up, it was so easy to use. And so using the cell phone along with, the iCam, where I would put my laptop right in front of her crate, and so that you could really see her, and that I could watch her, was really, really great because that's how I learned how to read her signs, how to know when she was stressed, when she was relaxed, and I felt like you were so available to us that it really one would have been impossible for you to come over every time we need to do these trainings, but also I felt like the rapport that we were able to have totally transcended the technology or being virtual in a way that I felt like it was completely normal, and it worked really, really well, and we had great results, as you know.
So, I mean, you mentioned ICAM, and that was what you were using. Um, do you feel like, I mean, that was an essential tool, and do you feel like you could have done your separation anxiety protocol without a live viewing tool like ICAM?
No, absolutely, because there's no way to know what Pumpkin, our dog, would have been like, or it was like when she was stressed and what her threshold was going to be,
Right.
because as you taught me that you really watch for the signs first, and a lot of them are visual. So I think there was no way I could have, when I shut that door and I couldn't see with my own eyes. I would. There's no way I would know what's going on. So having that visual not only gave me a picture of what was happening for Pumpkin and helped me learn how to get through this, do the training, but it also gave me something to do, to look at, and because some of those separations get longer and longer as you get
They do.
down the road, and so